Hello, welcome to another episode of Shards the Void, a fantasy role-playing adventure using Gurps 4th edition. I'm Luke, I'm the GM. With us today, in no particular order, we've got James.
Hey, I'm James. I'm Ronan the wolf talking archer.
There you are, boy. We've got Everoth. Maybe?
It's muted.
Hey, I play Ulrich, your loyal singing and also first aid healing bard.
Yes, you do. We've got Terra.
I am Tara. I am awesome. Because I am being self-affirming and better about myself. I play Iklid, the necromantic, bug-wielding sociopath.
Yeah. As long as she doesn't self-affirm, I think we're safe. We've got Doman. Or Jared, rather.
Hey, I'm Doman. I'm playing Jared, and I just learned to ride moths.
Hey. And finally, definitely not least, we've got Z Warrior.
That was awesome. uh, Hello, I'm Warrior. I play Spot, the Birth and Alchemist,
Moth
also
Tamer.
known as.
Obscuro, Coccineus, Cornucopioides, Alganeo, Viridescens, Tremolodendros, Spotistro, Biolomyces
Oh yeah,
is what's on your birth certificate. Certificate that they give you for being a birth. Last session was mostly dominated by flying a mothy airship over Wretch. You did make a couple of stops where Ulrig went and entertained some Scoov who'd not seen any other races in a few hundred years. That's a lie. There's quite a few Dathovian in Wretch. Just they stick to the capital and further north. Ulrig didn't go on the second stop. It seemed a bit creepy. But you arrived at this island on, I don't know, a few days after. It took you, what, like 3 days? 3.5 days-ish of travel?
yeah, around 3 days, a little more.
And you spotted as you were flying over Hoba that the place is dominated largely by ruins. It's very overgrown. It didn't look like anyone had lived here in quite a while.
We arrived in the night, you said. I just looked it up.
Oh, did we say that we arrived at the night?
Yeah, we started taking the moths on the 25th. It is now the 28th. Right, because we were going overnight, so we'd arrived in the middle of the
yeah.
night.
Moths do get sleepy in the daytime.
So it is like the early wee hours of the 28th.
Rightio. Well, you brought your moths down in a clearing, and then hustled along to the ruins of a bit of a tower that James had seen.
Yup,
And
tower.
you got surrounded by quite a few strangely dressed folk. Pretty much just bits of fur and leather covering the loins, and they were just about all armed with spears.
Oh no, spears.
Only Doman could really understand what they were saying. And when the one who'd stepped forward to speak, had got a good look at you all, he turned back to his friends and called out what sounded to you, Doman, like, "They have arrived." And that's where we are. Stop cheating there. Feel free to move like 1 hex away from yourself, but I put some fancy dynamic lighting on.
Yeah, you did. I wasn't even trying to cheat. I was just playing with it.
That's fine. I don't think you can ruin anything.
Hold, do not attack yet.
Yes, Ronan does have an arrow drawn right now. Have you got all the moths with you?
I don't think so.
Did you rope them up in a big chain and pull them into the woods with you? Or did you leave them
I
in
imagine they'd quite happily just sit around and take an order from Spot.
Oh.
Yeah, but this is the last day. I'll keep them around. When the spell lapses, I'll send them back to their homes.
Oh.
We've abused them long enough.
What do you mean they have arrived?
Do you need to make an IQ roll to make yourself understood?
Sounds about right. Because he's speaking Middle Meath and some people who are speaking a language that is also descended from Middle Meath.
I think that forced another reaction check out of me. Okay.
I do have bonuses to reaction rolls, by the way.
You do, that's true. I rolled a really good one last week. I weren't sure how they would react.
Add 3.
Add 3. Oh, it were a really good one last week. Yeah, he frowns, furrows his brows at you, and they definitely all look confused. And then he just goes like, "Oh, follow," and beckons. You're not quite sure what he's saying actually, but he beckons and then starts walking off into the woods to the east.
I think they mean us no harm. Be ready to fight, but do not provoke a fight.
I'm gonna leave the arrow on the bow. No, fuck that. I'm just gonna put the arrow back.
Okay.
Never mind. Don't worry.
How many wolves are we at? Are we wondering about limiting you to maybe 1 or 2 this session? Or this adventure on Hober? I'm not sure how I feel about that though. I think you can have them all.
I've got 3 wolves.
Yeah, 3 wolves might be useful to me against you all later. Some like really overt foreshadowing there.
Dun dun dun.
And you start trekking through the jungle. I say jungle. It's overgrown, it's not really jungly, but it's definitely, late stage forest. And dense undergrowth. I don't even know what I'm saying. It's a fantasy world. I can do what I want. It's
Temperate rainforest?
temperate rainforest, yeah? Is that a thing? You got them? In the world?
Yep.
Like a lot of the western side of Canada.
Really?
Very, very, very west. Just the coast.
You got rainforests in Canada. Digestion.
Oh yeah. The BC area is gorgeous.
Check Discord for a picture.
Checking. Whoa. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Yeah. That looks good. I like that. And they're gonna start leading you away. I've not really got pictures for them. They are just bloop. Roll 20 thingy-bobbies. So useful in times of need. And you will be led east. I think the moths are with you. They might have been resting, but they've followed you in a line. Spot.
Mm-hmm.
And the people are keeping the distance, but seem interested in them. Don't seem scared or out by them. Just interested.
Vath,
Yeah?
might you craft a potion that makes my moth perceive me as its master and obey directions?
Mm. We've been using them for too long already. They have to go back to their families.
Also, the horses are in the jar.
Horses
There's
cannot
horses
cross
in the jar.
oceans.
Sorry, what was that, Jared?
Horses cannot cross oceans.
Yeah, tell that to the Dothraki.
Through, well, when they need to rise, I'll call on them again.
What if we pull them on a wheel that makes them walk forward when they're on it? Wouldn't that solve the problem?
One of the moths is scratching its head. Like, what?
Out of character. He's basically thinking maybe if we put horses on a hamster wheel that.
Oh, the
Oh,
microphone.
Bob, oh, Bob.
Ow! Make it stop.
This is the contender for new microphone.
Better?
Probably.
Sorry, I was saying that.
Nope.
No, it's back.
Yeah, no. Your mic is fucked, mate.
Yeah, is it completely broken?
It's not doing it right now.
Okay, I'll try not to touch anything at all.
Oh, I remember those feelings. Yep.
But-
Yeah, you were a wheel for the horses to run on.
Yeah.
I'm not sure horses are gonna be big fans of that.
We hurry. Quickly. Not safe. At night. They all lit torches as well, as soon as they set off.
He has said that it is not safe here. We must hurry.
Yeah, let's follow those guys.
We are?
Yeah,
Perfect.
you're like in the middle of the group room. There's about 20. And you walk for a while. I've put you down a lot further away than you actually were from the place. Oh crap, I moved the place at the same time. But they would bring you to... it's all uphill towards this central part of the island. And in between two particularly severe mounds, you see a bunch of huts and yurts. You see more armed villagers sat up around these two hillocks looking down at you. And you come upon their camp. I don't know if dynamic lighting's on or off. It's not really necessary though. It's off. There's a lot more people than this on the map. Children, like looking at you from the doorways. Old people. The people with spears are like an equal mix of men and women, which is a slightly interesting sight for people from Metha. Tiny dome. And, yeah, I fucked all your tokens up. When I were making that map with that shitty lighting on, because it's got smaller hexes and apparently it saves tokens smaller now. So I'll have to fix all your tokens at some point, or make them bigger as you drag them onto a map. Just a side note. We go inside. He's pointing up.
For these simple phrases, should I roll IQ or no?
No, you don't need to.
We ought to head inside.
It's not safe at night. And then I don't even know why I brought you over to this map. And the next one's not even got people on it. I'll just drag you all across from that one, actually. So many baby Domans.
Oh, that is a lot of domans.
He's spawning. Come on,
So are we
Rob,
like
20.
in a cave, or is this, what is this?
So they'll lead you in. Deep, you walk past cooking pots and people with big bowls of really fruity smelling stuff. And it does open up into a kind of huge cavern that's got just a few holes in the ceiling. High up, letting in a few beams of light that's let all this crap grow out. And this does seem to be where they are residing. There's kind of a trickle of water running down out of the wall up at the northeast. And filling
Kind
up
of
this
journey to the center of the earth, then.
lagoon. Only slightly, it's not very deep. You don't walk far to get into here. It's more like
Journey to 10 meters under the surface of the earth.
yeah. You can definitely see holes in the ceiling and the stars and sky outside it. Well, shrubbery and trees outside it. You see
So
holes in
kinda
the ceiling.
This.
A Discord picture.
Just posted it to Discord.
Yeah, exactly like that. Those kind of sunken caverns of like Thailand where you get lost if you're a soccer player.
I think that picture I just posted was taken in Vietnam, so.
Okay.
I died for you in Vietnam.
All right, that's interesting. So you've been led in here, and everyone's getting out of bed, getting up, coming over to look at you. And the chief will walk you up to in front of this big rock up at the top. And in the center of it, embedded, there's a large, smooth gem that is emitting a faint glow. And there's also intricate carvings all around the outside of this gem. Ilklid, you actually recognize a couple of them straight away. The ancient wretch.
What's it say?
The ones that are left. It's as if they were four ancient wretch runes at the northeast, south, and west, and they describe it as part of a key to the vault.
Okay, I'm keeping my mouth shut for now.
The other stuff around there is kind of just weird nonsense. Gibberish to you, at least.
Colorless green ideas sleep furiously. Etc.
What's it smell like?
Smells alright. It's not getting off any kind of weird smell.
It smells like a rock.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stone. Nothing else distinguishable. But he starts talking. Give me an IQ roll, please, Doman. Critical success there.
Now you have to think about what he's going to say.
We knew you would come to help defeat the Red Ones. Oh, and yeah, I did mention last week that just about all of these have got blue body paint and face paint on.
Woad?
Woad, yeah. There's a lot of the blue plants growing in here. But you will help us defeat the blood-coloured ones, as foretold.
That is our goal.
What are they saying?
Everyone cheers.
They know our purpose here,
They
to
all
defeat the demons.
raise up the weapons and
They
just like,
wait for it.
yes!
Okay.
He carries on. You will also banish the evil at the island's heart and release us from the darkness here.
The darkness.
Yeah, it's easy to just repeat that. Yeah, like, oh. The wisp, the wraith, the ghost that beats. It kills many, even more than the blood-coloured ones.
We have slain ghosts before.
I hate the Band of the Darkness. Oh wow, you guys are doing great. They all cheer again.
Before we are allowed to
Go on.
take the weapon, we must defeat a ghost at the center of the island.
Ghosts again?
How are we supposed to deal with Ghost?
Do they have the item?
I know not.
If they have the item, why don't we just take it from them?
Have you more information?
Yes, we feast! And then everyone kind of goes like, "Ugh." And suddenly people are bringing out bowls of things and forcing them into all your hands.
I'm guessing he failed his IQ check.
Yeah, he did. Someone's banging a drum. Doom, 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 doom. And a few of them are stamping the feet. Something that is definitely alcoholic gets thrust into all of you that can smell's hands. It's very pungent.
I get 3 more bowls of the food and put those in front of the wolves.
They're sniffing at it. And then they'll munch down. Yeah. A bunch of kids are like creeping up near the wolves, pointing. But the wolves seem to enjoy the food. The drink that you've been given is a weird consistency. It's very thick.
I only drink enough to make it look like I'm drinking it.
Okay, they're chugging it down. It tastes nice, but it's like a bit thick and goopy.
Where is the spear?
He like bashes his friend's chest, who holds his spear to you.
God damn it, this guy has a low IQ.
It's all either 5s or 15s. There's no in between, it seems.
Is there a way? Can you implant a language into someone's head
That would
via
be giving
mind
them,
magic?
that would be giving them an advantage. So it would cost however many points that would cost.
Okay,
Couple of points.
I will begin working on that.
Ilklid's dancing.
Well, I haven't
Jack.
set it up yet.
Ooga.
I'm going to
Mhm.
you know, so it just have to basically pay for the points that it would cost to be able to speak it at like broken or native or whatever.
It's,
Native is just 4 points, so it wouldn't cost that much.
and then, what is it?
And then the amount of time. Yeah. Do I have to worry about weight for this one, or since it's mind? No.
The way to the subject that can speak it, I think.
Okay. So like 300 pounds then, because
Yeah, does that cover Ulrich, the fat bastard?
No, it wouldn't. He's a bear.
He's a big boy.
oh no. I was gonna let. I don't know the language of these guys, but I can implant common methan in their heads.
Okay. You're gonna magic
At
them.
one of their heads.
You're gonna witch them up. Got ya.
Yeah.
You're gonna do that thing that the bear used to do, but until everyone told him not to anymore.
Oh no, I would just grab the dude's face and start like.
Yeah, that sounds even better than what the bear used to do.
Yeah.
Would this be lesser or greater just before, and then we can get off the matter.
I am not certain off the top of my head. Probably greater. It's straight up magic.
So then, greater create minds,
Transform?
transform,
Strengthen.
strengthen.
Lesser strengthened mind can improve someone's IQ will or per by up to 30%. Add any exotic or supernatural mental advantages that the GM would permit the subject to have with an unusual background. Add any mundane mental advantages.
That was
Lesser.
lesser. Cool.
Yeah,
Awesome.
lesser. Add any mundane mental advantages.
Lesser
Awesome. All right.
strengthen mind.
I will work on that while you guys do your stuff because Euclid does not want to get involved with these primitives.
They are
all
challenging to communicate with.
These people do kind of seem like they have a better. What were I even on about? No, never mind. Ignore that. The feast is happening, and they all seem very pleased that you're here. There's a lot of dancing going on to the drum beat.
Oh, I totally joined the dancing.
Can I
Hey,
follow
Ulrich.
along?
Yeah.
Show them some of the music.
Let me see.
Bad roll, but still good because you're such a good singer.
I just ooga chaka.
That's good. They get their feet going in time with it.
I can stop this feeling. I am just so drunk. Ooh.
Verth, I must ask you to reconsider your stance on the moths.
Why is that, Domo? You in a hurry to leave us here?
They are useful tools,
Mm.
and
They're creatures. They're not tools.
nevertheless they perform a function, just as a horse.
No.
And that specific function is one that will save their kind from being killed by demons.
if you have needed them again to, you know, save us from having to fight a horde of demons through a bunch of tunnels, then yes.
Boy's got principles.
Yeah, Spot has sense of duty nature. He's not gonna abuse the creatures.
Ill-clad.
Sorry.
What? Yes.
It really got me.
So I need a moment too.
Well, with that, I'm just gonna pull for my reserve. Is there a competent-looking woman around?
Thanks. Yeah, there's quite a few. In fact, yeah, I imagine you're probably still all gathered up around the glowy stone.
Younger.
Younger. Yeah. There's an
Their
elderly
minds are
lady
easier to influence.
who seems to be adding things around the stone, but there's like a young woman we are. Very young.
Like in her teens or something?
Teens or very young 20s.
Okay. I'm going to approach her.
She turns and looks at you.
I'm going to grab her face and start bobbing up and down and cast it from my reserve. It's only 12 energy. It'll last a... Actually, I can up the length of time. Make it... a week. I'm putting in accented methan into her head.
Okay.
14 energy.
Roll that path skill.
Cool. Helps if I have my skill list open. Path of Mind. All right, roll 20. We've been having some issues lately, but just work with me on this, okay? Thank you.
Oh. You'll enjoy this. Well, as soon as your hand touches her face, she starts screaming. The old woman who's holding the little bowl of paint that she's been applying around the gem with her fingers, drops it in surprise at the scream. Turns to look at what you're doing.
I guess that's body language.
The 17 was to resist, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the 17 were to resist,
I
sorry.
see.
But, yeah, she's screaming as you hold her face. The old woman, gets to her feet and puts her back to the gem. And she's saying, oh, protect me, demons.
And I'll let go and simply say, "This one now speaks Methan," to the party at large.
She gasps. She goes, and then she mutters something back to her grandma, but she says, I speak their language. And then she says it again, but slower in the middle Methan offshoot. She cast a spell on me. No, actually. Some magics.
I think Ronan is just approaching at this point after hearing that scream. Jesus, you could have told us you were gonna grab the face.
She's holding on
More
to
rules.
her head, and she's like, oh, what is this?
Don't think of it like rules, and more like, courtesies on this point.
I apologize for the unfortunate case it is that my companion exists, but we have more questions to ask of you.
Are you truly our saviors? Or are you from the Red Ones?
We have come to take the spear to use it to defeat the demons.
Demons? Take any spear. But
The Red Ones, as you call them.
Red Ones, they're on the west of the island.
Could you describe them for us? Just so we're absolutely certain we're talking about the same people.
We are not. They're speaking of tribalism nonsense.
They are beasts, hideous. What description do you want? They live at the ruins. They've made a hideous pact with the spirit that guards that place. And he lets them roam free, and they are free to raid on us, and they have done so for years.
Have they sharp claws?
No. Only hands like mine, I think.
Dungman will approach her. Where is the spear?
We have many spears.
Where is the spear of Shamash? That's what it was called, right? Oh no, that's a completely different thing. What is this spear called?
I don't think you've been given its particular name.
Yeah, I don't remember the name.
Longinus.
I might be retconning some things here, but I want to say that the only people that have told you about this spear is the Skuvnet. Let me just make a secret roll. Okay. Ilklid. When you think on it... No, never mind. Ignore me.
Ignore me!
Your leader spoke of the darkness.
The beast. It guards the ruins, but does not harm those. It turns animals wild. Night on this island is dangerous. It will come for you. It killed my brother. He stayed out too late.
Regardless of whether they have the spear, it appears that there is something on this island. It would be in our interest to check it out and see if it is indeed that which we seek. A magical protection for a magical weapon.
That could be the case, yes.
Some people have got archaeology, right?
Not me.
I think I might. Let me double check. Or it could be Orn. I don't remember. That was Orn.
2, 3. Okay. And no one else has got it.
Nope.
All right then.
Are we in agreement that we must travel to this magical location?
There are many strange places on this island. Everyone's gathered round now, the tribe chief as well, and he's started talking. And she's talking back to him in the middle Methan offshoot. From what you pick up, Doman, it mostly sounds like she's just telling back what you've said so far. He doesn't know of any spear other than the ones we have, and that the Reds carry.
Then our destination must be what is protected by this beast.
Seems so.
Why is it never easy? It's never easy.
Ilgrid, Bear, are you in agreement?
I see no other way. Do you?
If I had a better understanding of the actual spear, I could find it no problem. But since we do not, this is our only course of action.
We shall slay this beast then.
Okay, well, beast slaying it is.
Just been talking to the chief again, and you should not slay the beast before you have taken out the red ones. The beast may yet harm you badly, and it is dangerous at night. That is when it is most powerful.
We shall wait until morning. Thank you for your hospitality.
They can show you to where it sleeps.
And Dominal just had said that to the chief.
He smiles and like holds an hand out and puts it on your shoulder. Like, pats it friendlily. Friendlily? I don't think that's a word.
Friendulously.
Friendulous. Thank you. Pretty sure that's the one, yeah. Well, alright. You're all getting a lot of attention. Especially the ones that aren't humans.
Well, I vote, since it's weak during the day, we make the most of the daylight, call it an early night, and leave before dawn.
She relays it, and
Agreed.
you will need fire.
Shouldn't be a problem.
Good.
Oh. Wait, what do I need fire for?
It is the only thing it fears, they say.
Oh. Oh. Do you have cloth and oil?
They've got like a very rough weave of viney sinews.
But mostly I just need something that I can light a fire.
It'd burn if you soaked it in oil or fat of some kind. I don't think they've got any oil here, really. They've got tinder, but...
They're probably cooking meat, though.
Oh, yeah, what am I on about? Of course they've got oil and lard. Yeah.
They live in caves, but they have tinder?
They go out in the day. It's fantasy. You don't need to question it. I can be as weird as I want and hand wave moments like these at my leisure.
Trying to chew or just tinder?
They've got oils. They're cooking up like really ugly boars. You've never seen quite like them. They've got teeth coming out of everywhere. But they taste real good.
I can make you an oil.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
It's this dodgy deal that's going down.
When you say you can make me an oil, would it be more beneficial to me than, say, just soaking these things in fat overnight?
Mm-hmm. Much
Okay.
better.
I'm in.
All right. I'll have it ready in the morning.
Cool. Then I will prepare a bunch of burning arrows.
Ready to be dipped.
Yep.
Euclid,
Yes.
might we wander off distance and speak privately?
All right. I will do that. Do we want to move rooms and let this be a mystery for everyone, or
No.
okay?
I mean, I could follow you, but
You heard what? You heard my questions to the earth regarding the moths.
Yes.
Perhaps you might be able to create the same effect.
Controlling the minds of multiple creatures like that is not my forte. I could, if we go to a place of power, and given time, I might be able to make something more permanent.
I care only for a single moth. That is all I require. Out of character, you can use lesser transform mind to make a creature think it's something else. So you could make it or change to make a major change in its perception of itself. So you can make it perceive itself as a loyal mount.
If you're looking for a mount, why not use the bat?
the bat. I'm sure
It
you've
is
got that
already loyal to me.
just in the jungle somewhere.
Yeah.
Couple of bugs on it.
What I desire is a mount that I can control. The moths we have used so far, I was merely a rider. Similarly, I would merely be a rider upon your bat.
It
I
has
have grown
mine.
fond of these moths and their advantages.
For now, no. I could maybe, but I could make you something much, much better.
As well, a moth is not a... I was about to say a word, but that's not a word in English.
Say it anyway.
I'll just say hideous monstrosity.
I want to know what the word is. If that's a worthy translation.
Actually, I just googled it. It is literally translation. Grausam, it's German. It means horrible.
Radical.
She'll just kind of shrug at that and say, Eye of the beholder, I'll look into it. But for now, let us focus in on our task at hand.
Indeed, I shall go rest.
Alrighty then.
And I'll rotate my token once I zoom out so I can see that stupid little bar.
Right? It hides under just everything.
Which bar?
The one that allows
The blue
you
bar
to
that lets you rotate,
Oh
it
yeah.
often hides under either that
Yep.
little status effect adder or the green.
I hate it. I hate it. Please don't ban me, Roll20. But those of you that need sleep will get sleep. Most of the tribe will get sleep.
While they're sleeping, I'm gonna send a cluster of bugs off on scouting missions.
All right.
Oh wait, no, this is, you said, like a jungly kind of area?
Yeah, there's lots of bugs just here already.
Oh, I'm just gonna start peeking around and seeing if anyone wants to talk. And if they're willing to give me their vision. And if that's the case, I do that and get a better understanding of the island.
Actually, I am gonna take. How long do we have to rest still?
You've got a good 8 hours, I'd say, from when you arrived at this cave, and then they were about 7 hours. You got 7 hours.
Okay. And I mean, honestly, we pretty much spent the last like 3 days floating on a thing, resting.
It's not been super restful on that thing.
Oh no.
It's not been as bad as trekking.
By the way, I just spelled the whatchamajigget, the thing we've been sleeping in, and put it back inside the armor.
Okay. And where is the armor? Is that
With me.
with you? All right. Yeah.
Same with Skelly. Sorry, James. I cut you off.
Oh, I just want to spend like an hour seeing if I can't find other wolves on the island to ask some questions.
Walking around the island.
Yeah, I mean, kind of checking usual wolf hideouts.
At night.
I didn't think of that.
They've told you it's dangerous, and they'd try and stop you if you left. And the one who can speak, Methan, now would be like, they say you will die if you go out. Take a torch at least and be ready to run.
Screw it. I'll stick around.
All right.
Go to bed.
Well.
But yes, what do I get for my bugs?
What's your range on that?
It requires a focus. Let me double check. Traits, telecommunicate. So it's divided by 5 on the average spell table, which I was an idiot, didn't write down. Does anyone remember where that is?
Is that the
Average spell table?
Do you mean the long range distance modifiers?
Yes, that's the one.
There's
In the main book, I know that much.
There's one on the GM screen. Long distance modifiers. It'd be a -6 to get everything on the island.
Well, mine is at a division of 5.
What do you mean a division of 5?
I've reduced range 5.
Do you mean you use the long range table, but the distances are 5th?
Yes.
No, I think you mean you've only got a 5th of the range. So is there a max range on your ability? Or does it require a focus and a IQ check?
I don't remember. Let me get back to you on that. Oh, it's been a while since I've had to worry about this.
There's not much going on in the close proximity. But you will spot some of the older ruins, and you will see more ancient wretch written on them. There's a definite mix of ancient wretch ruins and what look to be old Methan ruins.
Okay.
And it looks like the island was once quite densely built on, but everything's been grown over with moss or reduced to rubble by something.
Okay.
You mean it's not The Walking Dead where everything is still cared for and cut lawns after like 6 years of apocalypse?
Oh god, my garden looks terrifying at the minute. If I lived in Japan, I'd already be in prison. And it's been, what, 6 months? So, yeah, I suppose it's not at all like The Walking Dead. Jesus Christ. That garden's right bad. I hope landlord don't come round. I'm going to cut it tomorrow, I promise.
Sure, you will.
Shut up, Tara. I'm going to do it. No, I'm going to sleep all day tomorrow. But yeah, other than that, it might be a good time to take a quick break. We have been going almost an hour. Spot's making oil.
Mm-hmm.
You can definitely find some dark places in here. They'd point you down to where they poop if you needed to look for it. Otherwise, you would find down where they poop is very dim.
That works.
Ulrich, when you bed down, like about 12 children of various ages fall asleep on top of you.
I'm gonna try not to snore so I don't wake them up.
All right. Well, we will take just a quick break. But we'll be right back in about 5 minutes. So We are back. Welcome back. You've had a semi-feast with these people. You did eventually see how they made the drink that you were drinking, and they were chewing on things and spitting it back into a big pot and mixing it up and then serving it. But night had passed, and it gets to just before dawn, and those of you that weren't awake would be awoken by somebody. She's there, the one who got face grasped by Ilklid and can now speak Methan. She said, "It is dawn. They have prepared a group to go with you." Ilklid, quite a few of your bugs have surveyed the area. There are more ancient wretch ruins to the south, quite significant ones. They came across a lot of monkeys, not of a type you've ever seen before though, and they were acting very strange. You saw a group of monkeys cannibalize one monkey.
Oh, can I get the bits left? Can I get the skeleton bits left?
Yeah, in fact, at dawn, there's a couple of bugs dragging in some monkey bits. But aside from that, there's ancient wretch ruins about 30 knobs to the south. Oh, you're technically at that campfire right now, so close to 40. And then to the west, there's a lot more, but they didn't quite see out that far. But it does look like they're more densely packed out west. You didn't see any people, just monkeys acting really weird.
Oh, by the way, Luke, do I feel any sense? Are we in a stronger power place, or is just average mana?
It's just average mana.
Okay.
Or the low mana that this world is at large.
Just checking.
None of these people seem to be spellcasters that you can see. But they did have some awareness of magic somehow.
There's not like some village elder that's attuned with some sort of nature magic or something.
Not that they demonstrated at the feast or mentioned to you. But Yosh, they are ready to trek west. It's quite a long journey, they'll tell you. Almost a full day's hike through the jungle, if you're being careful, in fact.
Okay. So, where do we stay after the day? And also, I did mention I wanted to get moving before dawn.
No, that's true, actually. Yeah, it's still quite dark outside, in fact. It's still night. And they say that we should hurry to get there before evening. And they say there is a safe place also. Somewhere we can rest nearby, hide from the beast. Oh, I don't want to go.
Let's go.
And off you start trekking. Has anyone got hiking?
Not sure if Survival Mountains counts as hiking.
No.
No,
I'm not-
hiking counts as hiking.
I'm not the one doing the walking.
It's HT minus something. Spot's slowing you down, yeah. At first.
I actually have a +1 from Fit.
Oh.
Did
So-
not include.
On the nose.
Yeah.
Trait lists. Skills.
Yes,
HT
Spot best.
-5, Ulrich.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Spot really needs that hiking skill. Can't actually do much else.
Yeah.
So what's your move, Ulrich?
My move would be 5.5. Oh no, wait, that's the speed. 5.
Right.
Just for
Cut that to like 5. So. You should get there late afternoon. Let me double check this map. Yeah. Yeah, it's deserted. I can just drag you over here as well. And wolves aren't sniffing anything. You're not sniffing anything in particular, Ronan, and other people with discriminatory smells as you approach. This map isn't lined up quite correct, so you'd be approaching at this western entrance to the temples. It's quite clearly a temple as well, an ancient wretch temple. Oh, stupid tiny Doman, I'm so sorry. I need to fix that. Drag yourself back, I'll bigger you.
Oh,
Little ant people. Oh, for God's sake. How many times do I swear I've updated that wolf and it never updates? Well, whatever. You could just have these yet again. Did Tiny Doman get dragged back on? I might not be able to see him because he's so tiny.
there's 2 of them.
It's a tiny spot.
The proportions are wrong.
Oh, yeah.
I have Armor and Skelly with me.
Mm-hmm. Just get into him. Big chungus.
Ugh.
Armor Pete and Skelly Bob.
Great names.
Approved.
And Batty McBatterson.
What you gonna call the monkey?
I haven't made the monkey yet.
Everyone looks very nervous. The tribes people that are here with you. There are only 7 of them in total. 6 with spears, including the chief and the translator girl, who's armed herself with a little axe.
Yeah. Shit. Who can make fire, actually?
Oh yeah, your oils.
Doman has flint.
Can I borrow your flint? Because it dawns on me that I don't have flint and steel or anything like that because, you know, I can see in the dark.
I can start a fire for you.
Cool.
The flint
and yeah,
steel excites him. She passed on that you wanted a fire, and one of them were pulling out a little rolled up leaf that had a bunch of dry stuff in it, and another one had pulled out a wooden shaft. But then when your flint and steel comes out and sparks starts appearing, they're just like, oh, amazing.
Oh, here, Rona. I made the oil for you.
okay. Yeah, I'm sure I started soaking those things on the hike.
Yeah, it's been like 5 hours, 6 hours journey, longer. Been about 8 hours journey. It's just afternoon.
The oil comes in what looks like a banana peel that's being wrapped in a vine. And when you go to soak the arrow in it, Spot's like, no, 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 no. Put it on your bow.
I put that on my bow.
Yeah.
Okay. How?
Oh,
Like do I do it like this or and then I twist it 90 degrees? Like do I mount it like this?
no, you just squeeze it on the bow and rub it on.
Okay, I'll do that.
All right. You rub the lotion on the bow.
So I'm rubbing my staff with lotion.
Yeah.
We have
Oh,
fire ready soon.
oh, that's even better. I take the extra weight off the end of my arrows then.
Oh, okay. So yeah, the bow, as you finish rubbing it all in, the bow starts emitting a red glow. There's a tint to it.
It'd have to
It,
just
it,
be the arrows.
I was gonna say, is it all veiny lines?
Is it what?
Skyrim.
It's great to create energy for a day.
But what is it you said? Is it on me any lines?
Oh no, is it veiny red lines?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it can be.
It'd have to be on the arrows though, not the bow, unless you hit people with the bow.
Is that right? Can you not just put it on a weapon?
Pretty sure that's actually how it works in Gurps too, not just reality.
Right. The thing is that the flaming missiles is the same thing.
Oh, an example in the grimoire. Oh, have I not got thaumatology open? Ritual path magic or numbnuts?
It, it's gonna set the arrows on fire as they are shot
Mhm.
from the bow.
Ah, so you still need the arrows with the cloth on, but as you draw it back and it touches the bow, they light a flame, right?
Oh, okay. Then
Yeah, I think that works.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. 4 fire damage is definitely enough.
yeah, that's.
You don't even
pretty
need oil, just dry fabric and light. It won't burn for long. I think the oil's important for other reasons. But you've got plenty of that also.
Okay. Yeah. Sweet.
But this temple is deserted. You don't recognize the name of the god, Ilklid. It's not one you've ever seen before. But there are bone motifs everywhere.
Pretty.
The main feature is this large raised font over to the east. It's like 2 meters high.
Looks like there's like a bowl at top or something.
Yeah, it's a really deep
Font.
font dish.
Oh, fun. Duh.
Some kind of liquid storer of some kind.
Is there liquid in it?
No, but there is an indentation in the center at the bottom that is shaped suspiciously like that gem that they had back at the camp.
I'm gonna look at the girl who can speak. What's her name, by the by?
Her name is Sakrathi.
Oh, wait, I forgot I had this quirk that I give pet names. Child.
Yes, which
How important is that gemstone in your camp?
the all-giving life of our people. It was
Yes.
granted to protect us from the blooded ones by the gods. It has been in our sanctuary for generations beyond count since the great light first rose in the sky.
All right. And I'll just contemplate stealing it for later.
Have people got search and things like that?
Yeah.
Get a roll if you're generally exploring this place. Because it's very
Yeah.
interesting, at the least. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a
How
nerd.
about architecture? A successful architecture roll lets you learn things about a strange building, find a secret room or door, etc.
I think architecture would be even better right now.
How about critically successing on a search?
-2 for a strange building, though.
Oh dear. That crit success on a search is a good one. You find some very deep holes carved into this thing near the base on the south side.
Huh.
It's like the shape of a plank of wood, but it goes in really deep. It's too narrow to get your hand in, like, past the wrist.
Can I look in there?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you've got your stupid dark vision. It does indeed end about, like, 5 feet in, but there's all sorts of notches coming out of the interior.
So, like, there's a very specific plank of wood that you send in and turn it.
It
It's
does
a
indeed
giant
look like a
key.
giant keyhole.
Anybody know how to pick a lock?
Oh, God. Are you about to bypass the entire island adventure I thought of?
Ilklid.
No, it's okay. You still need a bunch of other things. That's just one map that you bypassed.
Ilklid, your magic might be of use.
I could do something.
Not
me
for a
ponder the
manual lock
moment.
of that sort. The gem, where the gem fits. You have seen the gem. Could you replicate its magic? Make it as though it were there when it is not.
Hmm.
As you're looking around, Ronan, you find another almost identical looking hole on the other side of it.
Ah, there's two of them.
And there are discernible writings all over this place. It does pretty much give me... No, that's a good enough secret roll for you. Yeah. It gives off vibes that this is an entrance of some sort. Guarded by 4 somethings.
Okay, plant a bunch of TNT around.
Are there internal mechanisms, Luke? I'm gonna send some bugs in.
Yeah, all sorts of stuff.
Okay.
Really fancy looking as well. Like, high quality.
Like gears and stuff?
Yeah. Stone things, everything, but really, really smoothly cut and polished.
Obvious locking mechanisms?
Yeah. Have you got any kind of, like, mechanic ancient wretch traps? Or
No.
traps? If you got traps, you could roll that.
I do not have traps. What does it let's see what it defaults to, shall we?
Traps to give you some information anyway on the trap aspects.
IQ -5, lockpicking -3.
With an internal look, could I just roll lockpicking?
Yeah, if you've got lockpicking, I'd take that.
I
as
do
well.
not, but I can roll that. Just at base level.
Lockpicking would also tell you some things about it. Spot's doing some gardening and some naturalism. There are some weird plants knocking around, Spot. And also, you find a bunch of super tiny red insects, little red beetles, knocking all over the place.
All right, come on. Any bonus since I can see the internals, or is it just straight up?
Just give me this straight up, please.
All right.
Success by 4.
Success. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Ronan's plank idea does indeed make a lot of sense. It seems to be 2 long, thin objects that need to be inserted either side, as well as the thing in the top, and something else that you can't really make out what it's connected to. For a while, anyway. Like, you're having to order your bugs to turn corners, you get lost in there a couple of times. Ulrich, what are you up to?
Does anybody need any help at this point? I'm not sure I can do anything but sing.
You can also have a search around or an observe, and you can also sing.
I don't think I have a search. What is the default for it?
It's
Just a perception?
perception minus something, but just roll me perception. I'd be happy with that for some things. Ooh,
I would fail.
No, it's
Pretty flowers.
Yeah, it's nice. Feels nice at least, but other than that, not much to say.
He would have failed by 7 if it were search.
Real bad.
All right, Luke. Would a strength of 16 to 19 be able to force the gears and stuff around inside here?
A strength of how much?
19 or 16 to 19. It depends if lifting strength would work with it. If not, it's 16. If so, it's 19.
I think it would be. At least to turn them a couple of spaces. Or to try and move some things around, yeah.
So do I need to roll a separate lockpick?
Yeah, give me another lockpicking check, please.
Come on. And I will take time with this, so I get less of a minus.
All right.
Do we know how long a lockpick takes per
A minute, I'm pretty sure.
minute? And the maximum is minus, or is +5, correct? Or is it +3?
Yeah, +5 for 32 times.
All right, then I'll take 32 minutes. If someone can unlock it before then, go nuts. Otherwise, I am picking this lock.
Go.
Also, why is there a 2-1 Doman?
Doman's got a 2 on him. That's interesting. What even is that?
You should have said, "Don't even worry about it."
Why is there a 2 on Doman? I have no idea where that's come from. Nani Kurua? It's not any of these. Oh, wait. No. What is happening?
You're happy.
That's better. Doma's just got all the status effects. Yeah, they changed now. They displayed clearly. Much improved, if you ask me.
So much readable.
Bug report. You found lots of interesting berries. Ones that definitely be edible. Ones that look very suspicious. A couple of familiar things. Some incredibly unfamiliar things.
It's still there!
So you went through everything, did you?
Yes.
Bizarro. Alright, let's bring another tiny dome on him and make him bigger. And then he's got the big forehead again. Make it a bit smaller. Oh. Technical difficulties. Big on Doman 2.
That was a doppelganger.
I believe that one's name was Dome 2.
Yep. Domed, surely. Domed.
Yeah.
Waiting for Dome 3.
Dome 1, Dome 2, Dome 3.
Yosh. Well, it sounds like you're having a bit of a rest. These guys are being wary, but settling down. She does keep saying things like, "Ooh, we shouldn't stay too long," they say.
We're fine.
And show me lockpicking.
I did. I made it by 5.
Made it by 5. Well. Yeah. You know what?
Which lock was that?
Oh no, you're right. So one of them does indeed kind of... You realise that it needs to be held in place after a while. Like there's a bunch of things that all need to be turned at once. But you do manage to get it to stick eventually. I think you wedge it with a couple of twigs and stuff in choice places after pushing it a bunch of times. But yeah, after 30 minutes you can indeed get that lock to open. But then as it does, there is a strange, creepy sound coming from within.
Like a demon's growl or a like wind sound or
Something new in between the two. It's loud. You could all hear it. And the chief like shouts out. She replies immediately, It's the beast! It's coming! And in an absolute rip-off of Lost, black smoke is billowing out of the keyhole.
Well,
Hmm.
obviously drawing an arrow and aiming it at that that doorway.
There
So
is
which lock is this, I asked?
the south one.
Because there are a couple different locks.
Yeah, it's the south one. After 32 minutes, you did manage to get the mechanism in this hole pinned open. But then once that had happened, as soon as you felt that clicker it holding, there was the and all the holes started.
Someone draws his sword.
It kind of, yeah, it's spilling up the sides and then into the bowl up there. But then it rises up out of it. It's about the size of a human, but it's just a amorphous blob of smoke.
But I'm obviously gonna shoot it.
And I think it's time for some turn order. Feel free to add yourselves. There is nothing currently on there for me.
I don't even see a turn order, so
What? Do any of you see a turn order?
Nope.
Nope.
I've got it open.
Now I see it.
Nope.
there it is.
Don't forget, Batty McBatterson is nearby.
Mm.
Oh, also, as it was coming out, I backed the hell off. Sorry. I'm an archer, that's what I do.
That's what you do. Gonna take me a minute to get all my sheets open. Apologies. Did that one roll? Yeah, but it rolled it before I'd updated it for not being a fell night. There we go. And finally, Mr. Smokey.
Yes, Smokey! Smokey Robinson, biatch! Smokey and the Bandit!
Look, by the way, you never gave me stats on this chain whip. Is it just the based one from the book?
Probably.
Okay.
I know it's got a range 2. Or 1 or 2, but it takes a ready maneuver to change between.
It's balanced chain whip 2 yards with stamped inlays in areas.
You're hot. Okay. Roll 20 is being weird for me now, and it's not letting me change the turn order to descending. Oh, there it is. I'd minimised the turn order settings.
Way to go, Smokey Robinson.
Way to go, Smoky.
Me.
And it spends its turn going right up to the top there. Doman.
Vad have you gjort?
Have you...
Have
Yeah, that's
Ulrich.
turn.
I am going to take one step and sing Ironhide. And everybody gets +2 to DR. 2 yards. So even one wolf gets it.
Rad.
But no Ronin. Ronin's left out.
Sorry, you were more than one step away.
Whatever, dick.
Ronan?
Leave me out. I will shoot the blob with a blunted fire arrow.
Alrighty.
So-
Shots fired.
Yeah, up till now it could have been friendly. Although these people have been referring to it as the beast that kills everything. So it
Yeah,
seems
yeah.
unlikely, doesn't it?
So I'm just aiming middle mass.
Alright. That's about all you can target. Unless you wanted an edge. Hit. Oh no, wait. It may as well try and dodge. Isn't it? Yeah, in fact, it'll do that. A GM rolled it, but it failed, so you hit.
Sweet.
It does shimmer as the arrow approaches it, but then the arrow flies straight through its middle as the arrow's on fire.
Yes, it is. So, and then 4 fire damage. So I doubt the crushing's gonna do anything, but
How does a burning arrow work?
Would it
I
be
think
linked?
yeah. So it'd be the 6 crushing, and then it does +4 fire damage on top of that.
Well, that's a nice amount for me to... So, I need to get a bar so I can remember easily how much HP it's on.
Yeah, I'm sure the arrow just went right through it.
Yes, it did. But it did leave a little hole that's closing up quickly. It did not seem to like the fire at all. It's probably going to try harder to dodge in the future.
When you say it did not like the fire, it did not seem to not like the fire. How do you mean?
He said it left a hole.
Yeah, it left a hole, whereas normally an arrow going through smoke like that would not. And
Okay.
it does seem a bit singed. It's weird. It's like when you see hair burning, but smoke. And
Okay.
that deep growl that it would do in changes into a shrill scream, like...
Okay.
And Fell
Didn't
Knight
like the fire.
is going to ready his sword and take a step forward. Summoned Undead will raise its spear. Ilklid and the Swarm.
That was a creepy 50s band.
Ilklid and the Swarm.
I am gonna tell them to protect me for now, and I'm working on a quick brain thing. Yeah.
I'm going to do something to your brain, pal. Spoticus.
I'll take a step back over here between the wolves and start digging in my pouch.
Now's a great time to interrupt Doman. Just letting you know.
Potion that might.
As Doman's saying that, it is gonna go for you though, Doman. It creeps forward, it's like leaping down off this, and it reaches down to try and just whoosh right at you.
Doman will give it a try. He will try to parry and support and retreat.
Alright, let's see if it can hit first. barely.
And I'll roll my damage and see if that does it.
It kind of like goes across your sword, and you do indeed feel resistance, and it seems to be cutting through it. And you do see your telltale corrosion continuing to bubble a little bit.
So, Drum's turn, yep.
Mm-hmm. And you supported and retreated as well?
Yes, right. I was not expecting to be able to hurt it. That changes my plans.
Very barely, it felt like.
Doman will attempt to rapid strike it.
Stack more of that effect on it. Let's add a retreat to the first one. And I'm not going to make the second one feverish yet. It's also obviously got a retreat bonus. 6. Success. Woo! So it ends up there. Ulrich.
I'm gonna take one step this way and stack the buffs. I'm gonna point at the cloud. Yes. I'm gonna sing Jakko's song, Long Years, White Fur, and just give everybody 2 yards around me +5 to hit this cloud.
Alright. I forgot to add the wolf's turns.
So I'm still out. Aww.
Nope.
I
5 yards.
Oh, 5 yards?
Or is
I
it?
thought he said 2.
Is it still 2?
Yeah.
So, yep. You missed
Oh,
me
he's
again.
like 2 point something. Oh,
It's real
so
close.
close.
I see how it is.
No,
if,
it's not like that.
if you do it technically, like it should work like that
Mm.
by the rules of a hex grid.
Wait, how is he on the middle? Oh no, right. He's just big.
Big boy.
So do I hit him?
No, but you got everything else.
Okay.
Oh, and that thing doesn't get a resist either because of the way it works. Ronan?
Well, I guess we're just gonna rinse and repeat. Oh, got it. That.
Draws the arrow.
That.
Pulls it back. It lights on fire.
That it mattered last time, but I did forget anything on fire in front of you, like a flaming arrow, does provide a -2 because fire's distracting.
Yep, I do recall
This
reading that
is
rule.
at total -6.
Let's try and dodge this. It's gonna need 9. Woo! It moves out of the way of the arrow and it hits that stone block. Big guy is gonna take his full move forward. Oh no, wait, the order is to protect you, right? Yeah. He's gonna step here and go all out defense, sacrificial parry. This guy is gonna step here, and if anything comes within these areas, he's gonna stab it. Ilklid.
All right, I am casting Lesser Destroy Matter Burning on this guy, 10 meters away, 2 yards radius. If you want to see the spell I created,
Right.
It is open in my creation sheet.
Give me a moment to navigate there.
Lesser is restricted to
Yeah. You
what
can
sort
only.
of damage could be done with normal stuff. So,
It's
what's the amount of fire damage you can normally deal to something? That is lesser. Whereas if it were like 100, it would definitely be greater. It's dubious at lower damage levels.
like
I was gonna be rock 6D.
60 is a bit too much. Like 3d6 is okay though.
3d6? Cool. Then that's even better. It only cost me 4 energy.
How is that so cheap?
Because it doesn't. Oh, I need to put because the guy who doesn't weigh like anything.
It don't weigh much. No.
Yeah, but it's still what 4d6 damage? Or no, 3d6 you said, right?
3d6, yeah.
Let me
External burning.
try and get to that.
Oh, external. You can't do that. You need to when you cast a spell, it appears in your hand, and then you have to use innate attack next turn to throw it. That's how external damage works.
Oh, then internal.
Once created, the missile has to be delivered by a touch, and if it's internal, then it doesn't get that ×3 damage modifier.
That's fine. Oh, it doesn't?
No.
That which ×3 damage modifier?
External damage is triple what it says in the table because it's also trickier to use.
Okay.
Oh, I
Third
just want to
paragraph.
set this thing on fire. So I'm igniting the air all around this thing.
Huh.
That create energy.
So
Wait, you have path of energy?
matter.
No, you need to go through like the damage. You can light a fire in the hex that it's in. I'm pretty sure you can create fire.
Not
at a
without
range.
energy.
Oh, if it's without energy, then never mind.
Energy includes fire, electricity, blah blah blah.
But you'd need the path of energy
Yeah.
or default off it.
I do not have path of energy. I got magic, matter, mind, and undead, and body, but not energy.
You can crumble a wall on top of it.
I was hoping to set it on fire, but I did not. I thought matter would be the one, so I just skipped my turn.
Well, create a cloud of oil to pour on it.
Well, I'm thinking, are the ribs burning?
No, not yet.
Okay. I'm going to. I was thinking maybe can I make with matter my guy's sword flaming next round? Is that something, or does that need energy too?
It would make sense that would be energy. With matter, you could change the nature of what it's made of, but
Cool.
fire
Then
is energy.
I'm useless this round then, or this thing.
All right, Spot.
You can create like a mist of flammable something.
Yeah.
Oh, I could do that.
Airburst.
Can I do that then instead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want
and then
to.
as a team, we could light that shit on fire.
All right. 2 meters around it.
Douse it in gasoline.
Yeah, just like thin, flammable oil mists the air in front of you. Wait, 2 meters.
2 meters.
It covers you as well, Doman, a bit. Wolves. They don't like it at all. Wolves are backing up, in fact. They have got
And just growling.
Did you add a duration to it?
I would have to for this new version. It's 10 minutes and it's only 5 energy.
All right, and yeah, I'm guessing you could still cast it from your reserve. And let's see the path skill as well, please.
Yeah. Thank you for the help, guys.
It's all right. Ritual path magic is solid.
5/5.
How much energy did you say it cost?
5?
No, create alone costs 6, so you'd have to do
Oh,
at
I
least
misclicked.
So you would need 6 to create, and then the distance, and then the area of effect.
I have the distance and
Distance.
area effect.
So how much is the total cost?
Well, weirdly, the thing's not spelling. I'll give you the total cost in a sec, but that's what I do. I have more than enough in reserve. This area effect was not. It's not doing the thing. I don't want to slow down the combat to a halt grind.
It'd
So.
be very important for the next turn, probably.
10 minutes before. Where's the area effect on this thing? Cheat sheet's not working.
Let me get my RPM cheat sheet.
For some
open.
reason, it's telling me that 2 yards is nothing.
Yeah, 2 yards is 0 energy.
So, yeah.
What's the cost of the 6 plus range 10 plus a pound plus?
Looks like it is range 10 yards, create lesser. It looks like it's 8 energy.
Might be 10. Oh, right, have it. Never mind. Sorry, you have the energy for distance, right?
Yeah.
Maybe. But yeah. All right then.
Plus a duration.
Yeah,
So it'd be
duration
9.
10 minutes, only lasts. Oh, you're right. 9. Sorry, 9 energy. I cast it from my reserve, no problem.
Rightio. In that case, it's going to. It skitters back and away and over this wall. This would be a great time to enable dynamic lighting. Doman.
It takes 1 damage.
Thank you.
Oh.
And Doman will step back as oil starts to drop around him.
Yep. Kind of get sprayed in the face with some strong smelling oil.
Did it get him at least?
Yeah, it definitely fell through the smoke.
It didn't, like. Oh, we'll see if it connected.
It went like again. Ulrich, what are you up to?
Oh, just quickly, and Doman would say, "Never mind."
I want to ready an action since the thing is dead and we don't know what else is coming. And
It's
that's
not
it.
dead.
Ready, you got to ready in action.
You got to be very
and give us-
specific.
It's very specific about it.
Sorry. First of all, I see it dead from my end, so I don't know if it's really dead.
You saw it head off in the distance.
Yeah,
head off in the.
It went north.
it went north very fast.
Can I ready an attack in case it pops out nearby me?
Yes.
Yeah, if
I'll
it.
do that.
So you'd be like waiting to attack a hex.
Yes, I ready my axe, and that's it.
Ronan.
I'm gonna ready an arrow.
Would he be able to see over that wall, being on that like upper steppy thing?
Not quite, but I think you can see it through that doorway, or at least you see smoke billowing into that corridor through there.
Oh, I'm gonna shoot that corridor then. Like I'm just trying to put an arrow through where I see that smoke. Am I shooting at a smaller target?
I could probably take a step too and see better.
Yeah, if you took a step, you'd just the -2 for general cover.
Oh, hey, I can actually see him through the doorway too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've got a perfectly clear view if I take a step there. Okay.
Arrow is drawn from the quiver, pulled back in the bow. Tapping. This is the drum
So
roll.
6.
Needs to beat a 9 once again. Woo!
What the hell?
Yeah, it just slips to the side again as your arrow goes past. Big guy is gonna survey the area. Same way, Skeleblob. Ilklid.
Defend my compatriots. Tell the bugs to get over here and fly me straight, 10 straight up into the air.
Oh, alright. Yeah, you can see it then. I wish there were a way to turn dynamic lighting off for one person.
Just make a duplicate of me and put me over there or something.
That would work. You can at least see this bit.
Yeah.
Whoop.
I have 360 vision.
Spot.
I think I'm still digging through my pouch to get the potion I want.
Alright. Gotta put them finishing touches on it. Wolves.
Probably still just backing off.
Yeah. They back like right up into the wall at your feet there. You've never seen them this scared or anything. Let's make a move and attack, why not?
Whoa.
It misses you, but it's coming at you fast and hard.
Who's that?
The smoke.
The smoke at you.
It rushes right at
Okay.
you.
Okay, sorry, I'm cutting ribs.
Sorry. The smoke billows out of that corridor you just fired your arrow in, pouring forth through the door. You're scaring in my lungs. It comes right for you, going to hit your face, but misses. And it's Doman's turn.
Accursed Skuvnat Ilmater.
Where did that 2 come from? Lol.
And now it's going to be a 3.
Yep.
So the cloud also looks a bit dissipatey into nothingnessy.
It's happening slowly. It's like watching a clock way out of second hand. Ulrich, sorry, I just about skipped you there. Ulrich!
Since I see Doman wounded, I'm gonna try and heal him up.
What?
He didn't take anything.
He's
no.
not wounded, he's just
Oh.
got oil on him.
Oh, that's oil. I thought there were wounds.
What were worms?
No, the 3 is to mark his damage to the cloud.
Because it lasts for 5 seconds.
Mm-hmm. It reminds me to knock off a damage when it happens. But you're just moving around there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move there and keep writing an attack action, and end my turn.
Alright. Did you tell these things to attack, or I forget?
Defend the other compatriots. So getting a getting our archer attacking. Getting attacked would qualify.
He runs around you ever. And you're not really there anymore even, so this one's just gonna step forward to you. The wolves that were underneath it straight up run away. Like yelping. I'm sorry, Ronan. This one is fierce though. And is actually gonna move forward and it growls at it. I don't know why I moved wolves then. Ilklid.
I'm not going to cover everyone in oil. I'm just going to all out defense dodge.
Alright. I was going to say it's probably not going to come 10 meters into the air, but there is actually nothing stopping that. So, spot.
I finally find potion I was looking for. I draw it. I read it.
Okay. Suspicious potion. Wolves do that move in now. Alright, let's go for a grab. I'm going to make this slightly deceptive. It's coming at you real fast. And, oh yeah, it's going to get you. So,
A grab, you say?
yeah.
Did I get skipped?
Did you get skipped?
Because if it came and attacked me, I haven't acted after it attacked me.
Yeah,
That's true. You must have got skipped.
you did.
Yeah, because I almost skipped Ulrich by skipping onto your name, and then I did skip you because I'm numb. So
Okay.
yeah, it's you.
All right. Well,
This thing's all up in your face.
we will take a step back. We will throw down on a little quick draw. It's 2. And that's a hit.
It is a hit.
So for whatever this is worth, +4 fire damage.
Again, it does not like it. Like, not at all.
Did any of the moisture stick in him?
A little bit. Roll 1d6.
Only one.
Oh dear, but there's still something. Yeah, there was like a crackle inside it. Clearly a few drops of oil left over as it singes it a bit. Now it's gonna go for the grab. And it did not like that. So let's go all out and also go 3 levels of deceptive. So you're at -3 to your active defense. If it can even hit. Just.
So we will make this frantic. Oh,
Oh, it's come back. I remembered Ali's move that worked so well on that guy. If you can remember that. It's a long time ago now.
How's that at +3?
frantic.
Right, but that's just a +3. You're at a -3 already.
Why was I at a -3?
Because it went deceptive.
Oh yeah, 3 levels of deceptive on
Oh.
this as well.
Oh yeah, but that dodge and retreat was.
Dodge and retreat is +3 Frantic is +2, so you went from 8 to 10, so you still made it on the nose.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So still
Wait,
good.
I'm confused how, though, because he rolled his dodge and retreat, which already takes into account the retreat bonus. He didn't roll dodge and add the retreat bonus separately.
Frantic.
But
For an
Frantic's...
additional +2.
Frantic's...
But you never put the -3 in.
Let me double check, because I'm sure you dodge and retreat into only an 8. Yeah, test roll. When you roll dodge and retreat, it rolls it as 8 + 3. So
Okay.
you did need to beat a 10, and you did.
Weird that they wouldn't just have it roll the 10.
Or the 11. But Doman, you're up. You can move past these two.
Someone's gonna hold here, though.
Alright,
He'll just wait.
Ulrich.
I think I'm just going to take one step here. And I can hit the cloud.
It is raised up a bit. You could scrape the corner of it, I think.
I'll try. Hi-ya!
Oh, I accidentally GM rolled it, but it does manage to dodge.
Okay.
It
And that's it.
adds a retreat, though, so you stole its retreat for this turn.
Okay, that's it.
Ronan.
Mm,
Oh, I
I
forgot
think-
to add its -1 from Doman's last turn.
Right.
think I'm gonna put that cinematic perk to use. I'm gonna like move back here and lob another arrow at it.
Give me an acrobatics. There is a bit
Yeah,
of a
'cause you
drop.
got-
Oh, right, drop. Okay.
It's not quite as severe as the last one. It's only 1 meter.
So, just a dexterity check to jump off of it.
No, it'd be a bit tougher than that. Or jumping.
Pulling up acrobatics. You may substitute acrobatics for a DX roll in a situation.
Just straight up DX.
Of which I succeeded.
You know what? I'm gonna give it to you. But it's straight backwards movement still. If you're not turning around. So that's like
Okay.
half your forward move, right?
Okay, so then I am more like here.
Yes, you got. It costs 2 movement points per hex to move backward.
Rightio. Okay.
That makes perfect sense. And then
Unless you're a stupid amorphous cloud.
Who? Injury tolerance, no nothing. Not that you really need to stack those with diffuse.
hit.
Yep.
And 4 fire damage.
It does almost exactly the same kind of thing all the others have. It is indeed getting a bit wispier. You can kind of see through it slightly now. Why not? Move and attack. Oh, wow. It's missing its retreat. Oh, wow. It lost another HP. Step and spear. Potential hit. It get poked again. Swish and poke. And Ilklid.
All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm holding my action until our archer here shoots another fire arrow, and right before he shoots that, that's when I'm gonna cast the spell again at it.
Okay. Spot.
I drank my potion.
That's interesting. Does anything noticeable happen to you in the immediate after effect? Math.
I think people can notice that Spot bursts into flames.
I think you can see the future.
Oh,
Oh, this one's spicy. Also, all my belongings fall to the floor.
okay. It sounds scary.
Naked flaming mushrooms.
It's a vision to behold.
Mm-hmm. Ulrig, I meant to tell you about this, but I can remind you after the fight. You had a really weird dream last night.
Okay.
But the fire in front of you just made it flash back into your eyes. You remembered it all like you do dreams. So we'll get back to that. This wolf here is actually going to go for it. And misses. And then this moves like, no, scratch that. Like 2 straight up into the air. And then all the way past you here, Doman, and it starts billowing back into the holes. It's your turn. It's going to take it at least a second to get back in there.
Step, and I will go all out determined rapid strike on it.
All right.
With 1 level of deceptive.
All right. Dodge and it can't add a retreat. So you hit on that
It
one.
can, because then it'll have to spend another second trying to get in.
Yeah, no, it goes like kind of straight up away from you and back a little bit.
And the other one?
The other one is gonna spend. No, I don't need to if I'm keeping that retreat. I'll save that FP for the next turn. Oh shit! I should have really spent some FP. Bollocks.
So it takes 1 damage from the existing one that ends, and it starts a new fading away into nothing.
All right. Yeah, it kind of stopped flying in there and jumped away from you. But you got it in the process, Ulrich. You definitely... you saw it go over your head. You would have been able to track it with your eyes and turn slightly.
Okay, I'll turn and see it. Then take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps.
Turning
And
around
my
is
turn.
at least 1 movement.
Oh, 4 steps. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's okay. It would have
Okay.
only been one face change that you'd need to make.
Okay, that's my turn.
All right. Ronan?
Well, we're obviously. God,
I think you've got to choose between...
Yes, we are obviously God.
You got to choose between almost hitting Ulrig or almost hitting Doman.
No, it jumped up, you said.
Oh, it is up.
yeah.
Bollocks. Why
So you
are
have to choose between...
shooting it or not? I'd suggest not, just to be nice. I mean, this thing hadn't hurt any of you. Doesn't look like you're being nice. I see
And I
that
cast it.
Pathomassa happen as well.
So how far up?
Only 1 meter. Like, head height is its center mass, so...
Well, at least these two can do a retreat for my area attack that's about to blow up with.
Yeah. You feel that oil mist in your faces again.
It's not her turn now?
She readied the action, waiting for when she saw Ronan pull the bow.
Oh, I
pull the
see. So
arrow
we
back.
jump back to the back?
If you would like to try and dodge and retreat this igniting explosion in front of you.
The one that Ronan has no idea is coming, by the way.
It can try and dodge the arrow. I should do that. It does not.
+4 fire damage.
Ulrig, roll me an IQ, please.
Sure.
Yeah,
Maybe I succeed.
you should dodge and retreat and take a step back because
Okay.
the air just filled with oil and a flaming arrow just whipped past your ear.
I don't think I'm fast enough.
No.
I don't know how much oil explosion will do.
No, I'm gonna middle of the road it.
There are rules for stuff like Molotov cocktails.
Mm.
Yeah, that's probably closest.
They
Just
usually do
cocktail.
between 1 and 3d6.
So, only 4, not
Back
the end of
in-
the world, but
Back
still.
in your game, Jared, when oil was a very viable weapon. I remember looking it up. But yeah. Also 4 burning damage there, Ulrig.
Okay.
Viable weapon. You used it to roundabout commit suicide.
I really did I? Ooh, GG. That were a good game. I just love dying so much. Yeah, 4 damage to your area, Ulrig. You might get a bit singed.
Area means that I can use the +4 DR that I have.
It's your average or all your DRs. But
My average is 2.
Yeah, so 2 burning damage gets through, cooks you a little bit.
My average is 2 with my leather armor. With the +2 buff, I think that would be 4. That's what I mean.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Then in that case, 2 is blocked, and then 2 more is blocked.
Awesome.
These guys just turn around and go like, bah! Ilklid. Flame on. It works.
Flamio!
Yeah, that pretty much ate up the rest of my reserve, so I'm just going to all out defense dodge.
All right. Spot is on fire. That was great.
Actually, not gonna move into Ulrig. Oh, but there's a space here. Yeah.
Oh, did I skip Ulrich's turn? No, he ran
You
up.
already,
Yeah,
you already got me.
yeah, you ran up. We're at, all right, full move maneuver. Or move and attack. Looks like full move.
No, I'll just move here.
That wolf that just tried to bite it is like, it's kind of super glad that it just legged it. And the stupid rotate bar is underneath the cog. I'll ignore it. Other wolves still cowering. Behind you, Ronan.
Cowering? What cowards?
So that's where that word comes from. Sorry, I enjoy it.
I mean, to their credit, it's not like they can do much.
Yeah, it's not exactly an irrational fear that they have of this thing.
I have an irrational fear of smoke monsters that murder me. When I run in fear.
I gotta say, that sounds really rational. That might be the most rational thing you've said today.
Well, it's floated up there and it's trying to get back in again. But this time from 1 meter up and a meter away.
I told my computer that 1 equals 2 today.
That were rude of you. Does this thing lose 2 damage this turn or just the 1?
Just 1. The other one ran out.
Gotcha. It's
So that's
not looking happy.
a good meter up, right?
Yeah.
So I could stand there and go all out long.
Yeah. Is its move reduced yet? Not quite.
I wonder what Doman's doing. Standing there. Maybe he's going all out long. All out long rapid strike.
So rude. It doesn't try and dodge it. Oh, but that's... Oh, this is risky, this. Yeah. It's 2 more corrosion damage.
Those colors good?
Yep. I think that one might be wrong. And that one might be wrong as well. Those colours might not have been good. Is that right? Did I get it, boss?
Yeah. Yes. Yes, they are right now.
I'm sad.
I just went in order. I've been going in order now instead of going fancy.
Mm-hmm. I should remember that. Ulrich.
I'm gonna move here and try to make an attack if I can.
You should throw the mushroom at it. Fiery mushroom.
That's a good point. Why do I need to roll to toss the mushroom man?
You'd have to pick him up first, but
So Will,
yeah.
I'd say is first.
Yeah, he's
I would
very...
like to equip the mushroom man.
You realize he is on fire, right?
No. The burning will stop and its duration will hold still as long as it's in his inventory.
Oh, okay.
So what roll? Sorry.
Is this any kind of special fire or just like regular?
It's the body of fire. So it's just like normal fire.
Just normal fire. All right. Do you let Ulrich pick you up, or do you try and dodge it?
Now I'll let him pick me up. Yep.
Roll will, please, Ulrich.
Okay.
Yeah, it's hot, but you're like, oh, and you've got him lifted. The fire don't get
Does
to
he have
you.
to roll damage now?
I did already. It were only one.
He's like, ow, 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 ow.
Ronan. If you're there, you might be sucking on a rib.
I was in fact sucking on a rib. I guess we will lob the last fire-ready blunt arrow.
I should have tried to escape 1 second earlier. What am I doing? I don't need that.
Shit.
These yep. You know what? It tries to dodge it and fails.
Well, I was supposed to take -6, but that's still a crit.
Yeah, it is. Roll on the crit table, please. So it couldn't even try to dodge it if it wanted.
Come on. Oh.
Yeah,
Just an
that's
11.
pretty lame, I'm pretty sure. Or it ought to be, based on probability, yeah. Normal damage only.
So, normal damage plus 4 fire damage.
Plus 4 fucking fire damage. You bastard. I think I
Oh
already...
my god, I have rolled a 1 on the damage every turn.
Have you legit rolled a 1 every turn? Well, no, but it has been 1 every turn.
Well, the dice part has been 1, but
Oh.
it's 1d6 plus 5.
2 last time.
Okay.
Well, you...
But low.
Low.
1 the time before that.
I'm not reducing it by much.
I'm kind of going death by 1,000 cuts. Well, it'll be 12, because I've shot it 6 times, and I've got 6 fire-ready arrows left.
Death by 12 cuts. With blunt fire. Ilklid.
I'm. Fuck it. I'm going to tell the bugs to get me in range, and since that's their turn, I can make an attack still, correct?
Yeah. I'm gonna put you at a -1 for, like, attacking from a moving vehicle, air quotes.
Okay. 2 yards out. Oh, wall. So it'd be there. And what's its height currently at?
It's at the ground level of that platform.
But what's the difference between the step up and
Like
Is
1.5 meters.
1.5? Okay. Cool. And I'm gonna whip it.
You need to be 1 closer for 2 range.
Cool. I'm gonna whip it.
Whip it good.
This is the first time I'm attacking.
This entire game. First attack roll. Episode
I'm not good at it.
27. Oh wow, that's That hits. That
Oh.
actually hits. It needs to beat a 6 right now.
Whip it good. 6 crushing.
Mm-hmm. It definitely doesn't seem to do that, but it's writhing in pain. You bastards. Spot, you're being
When the
held.
smoke monster comes along, you must
You
whip
must
it.
whip it.
Uh, I feel like I have to make a correction
Oh dear.
because the body of fire grants me injured tolerance diffuse.
Ah, it's impossible to grapple you.
Yeah,
So Ulrich, you did try to grab him,
Just
Kinda-
couldn't.
but you
yeah,
just
you grab
yeah.
onto flames.
It's like when you like light your Zippo and you're moving your hand through it to be right cool. Like, oh, check it out! I'm like burning my finger, pal. You know, one of those deals. Or when you blow birthday candles out on your cake by just rubbing your face on
I'm gonna walk into this guy.
them.
Hey,
It takes. I'm gonna say it'd take a couple to like slide up on there.
It's a meter up.
Like 1.25. That's still just a big step, really.
A meter isn't a big step.
1.25 meters? No, no, it's not. Is it?
That's beyond a big step.
Yeah, it is. When I'm lifting with my leg, I think I'd need just a DX check to hoist yourself up there.
Well, I can do that, but I'd take parkour, so.
Parkour. That'd be
Parkour.
acrobatics. No,
I
so
have
you have flight.
climbing.
Climbing. Oh. What's your climbing at?
It's also 10.
10, but this is like a climbing plus 4-ish to just hoist yourself up on there, so yeah. You're currently in a crouch position and 1 meter back after doing that, but then if you've still got move left, you can feel free.
Oh, I'm just gonna go in the same area he is in and, let my flames do.
Let the rest do its job.
Yeah.
Only 1. It's really starting to sputter out, though. Wolves are cowards. This thing spends its full turn sliding into these holes real slowly, but there's still a bit poking out. Dome, and how much damage does it take right now? 3.
3.
There's hardly any of it left. It's sputtering.
Can I still reach it with long?
Yeah, you'd be attacking into C range we spot, though, for whatever penalties that imparts. I feel like it's a -2, but it might be more.
No, -4 if I'm not mistaken.
-4 does sound more right.
Where is it? Multiple close? No. Shields close. Close combat section. It's too short.
Exactly.
Oh, striking into a close combat. Your attack is -2.
There we go.
-2.
It's at -4 if you want to attack through an enemy hex.
Mm.
But if your attack passes through a line between 2 hexes, there's no penalty unless an enemy occupies them both.
Doman might hit twice, and it has to use the if I'm in C, it has to use the defend in C. You can dodge normally. Oh, okay. I hadn't looked at them before I said that.
They both hit. This thing, it's gone. There is like dust settling to the ground in that keyhole and at your feet spot. As the last cinders kind of pop at your flaming edge.
Good thing Spot didn't touch you, Doman. Otherwise, all that oil on you would have lit.
It did get close, but I think he were all right.
Also, it's oil, it kind of slides.
Yeah, after that first turn, it were all either on the floor or soaked into your.
The ground is probably on fire right over there.
No, yeah, actually, now that you notice, the ground
It couldn't
is
have been that
definitely.
much, though, right?
Uh,
'Cause
how
A
much?
thin cloud, a cloud of stuff, to have a cloud-like thing rather than a liquid thing.
Smouldering. There is some smouldering on a dry bit of grass that we're poking out between two flagstones over here, but there's not any kind of big blaze that's hurting anybody. These people are the villagers that did nothing are now running forward, cheering. You killed the beast, says the girl who can talk. The chief is looking at your bow, and he like grabs you by both arms, Ronan, and he's just grinning in your face.
Wait. Our chief? Wait. Oh, that guy.
The chief.
The chief of police. You did a
dynamic
great
lighting, by
job
the way.
today, son. I'm promoting you to detective. You finally earned it.
Whatever. I go find my arrows.
I think there might have not made it because of the fire.
Yeah, but I have replacement shafts. I just want that heads back.
Oh, okay.
They were blunt ones, right?
Yeah.
I suppose it's still a piece of metal, though, isn't it?
Luke, or dynamic lighting?
Sorry. I'll get on that. Ooh, how many did you fire?
6.
1 is not recoverable.
Okay. Got 6 arrow.
How long does that last?
30 minutes.
Oh my god. They're definitely all pointed at Spot as well. He's on fire! He's on fire!
He seems fine.
I'm on fire. I'll try to fit through the hole it was trying to escape into.
Does injury tolerance diffuse gear shrinking kind of powers? Or
It wouldn't be shrinking. There's
the
its separate advantage, I think, that's similar.
Squishiness. Undine used to have it in a Supers game.
I hard on Dean. My octopus waifu.
Terrible. True good though.
So,
But show me your. Is it legit in the Grimoire from Ritual Path Magic?
What?
Body of Flame.
I don't know if it's there.
What did you use? Grace Transform Body
Yep.
and Grace Transform Energy? Or Lesser Transform Energy?
do I have everything? Oh shit.
You do need both if you're switching between effects.
The Body of Shadow example 1. Oh, but that gives you Shadow Form advantage, so kind of different.
I just
Same
went to
principle, though.
myself the Body of Fire meta trait, which costs 6 points.
Ah, yeah. If you're just adding that meta trait, then that works. And does that also include the travel through small cracks? What page am I after?
No, it only gives the diffuse injury tolerance.
I'm not sure if diffuse states anything in particular. Page 380 if you're reading along at home, try and beat me to it.
Your body's a living flame. Diffuse is 100. Wow, that's expensive. It probably does that then.
Yeah, go on. I'm gonna allow it. You can creep in them gaps. You legit can. You've defeated the Guardian, so he's already angry. Why not just speed things along a little bit? It is a great time for a break, though.
I'm gathering energy, by the way.
All right. Well, we'll be right back in 5 minutes. And we're back. So, you've just killed the smoke monster, slowly but surely. Not that slowly. It only took 6 seconds still. It should have tried to flee 2 seconds earlier. You bastards. And Spot is currently creeping into that hole. He's on fire. So he's lighting his own way. And
That's
yeah,
handy.
I read up on that, and it requires the infiltration enhancement.
ah,
So
which
my
is,
spot positively glowing.
so you can't fit in.
Yeah, I shouldn't.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you try, but you can't
That's in
squeeze.
powers then?
Yeah, it's in powers.
I've had powers open this whole time for in case you meet who's inside here. Some more heavy foreshadowing. Overt foreshadowing. What's unique to powers? A lot of things. Aye. It goes quiet, except for these guys who are cheering. You did it! You killed the beast, is dead! Look! There's just a smudge left. A greasy smudge.
Perhaps this font is meant to disappear when all is correct. Can your bugs see farther down, Euclid?
Not with a flaming mushroom man inside it.
I think there is
He's not inside it?
a bug that's inside there. It got stuck and it's pitch black, so you can't see anything. But, you know, after like it turned about 10 corners in narrow grooves in the mechanism, there was one bug that fell through. And it's currently like 10 meters under your feet and 20 meters in another direction. And it seems to have got itself trapped in some other area somewhere.
Doman will start tapping his sword against the corners of the machine, or not the machine, the corners of the font.
All right. Show
This
me.
would take a while, like minutes.
Mm-hmm. Other people gathering energy. Spot's just running round on fire.
But yeah, I was gathering energy.
Being semi-worshipped right now. They've gathered up around you, Spot.
Naked and on fire.
So Luke, you said there was 3 total locks?
3 that you've identified so far.
Alright, I'll start work on the second one.
Can I break any?
The entire thing is the lock, is the way it seemed.
Don't worry, it'll only take me another hour to get all 3.
I'll
So
buck
who
you
can
up.
do it first? Euclid or Doman?
I'm gonna start sending things in and work on the second lock. Take another 30 minutes.
All right.
5 damage per second. The stone has like 200 HP per square meter, I think. Ish.
If you want to use brute force, go ahead, but I can do this the elegant way with just some time.
So it's about. That's a lot per minute.
Yeah, that could take a while. Definitely more than 30 minutes. But you might have made quite a groove after 30
A lot
minutes.
of damage per minute. Because. Oh, right, 1 per second, not 1 every 5 seconds. I did the math.
Do I get the second one jammed all up?
Yes. There's another click. And that second mechanism is locked open.
All right, that's me for 30 minutes. You guys go nuts.
That accounting for the DR of stone that it's got to get through first.
No. Do I have to bite through that before I bite through the HP?
Yeah, for like every inch, most likely.
Not doing the math on that. Your call.
Yeah. What's the DR of stone? In the cover table? I can get to it quick. About 8. How much per in? How much HP per meter? Did you say?
Cubic meter would be about 200. One moment. $150.
And whereabouts were you trying to make this incision? Just all around the entire thing.
Thereabouts at the edge. But if it works, he'll move elsewhere too.
It does definitely start working. You've made quite a deep gouge, and then your sword pushes through after a while. Like you've made a hole into something. By the time that second lock's clicked open.
So what are the rest of y'all doing for 30 minutes?
Ronan?
I'm not sure. Probably not much. Clearing out the splinters from the arrowheads. Did I lose you guys?
No, we all just went
Nope.
super quiet. And for 30 minutes, Spot is enjoying being on fire.
Can he see the future?
No, but you had a really weird dream last night.
What was it about?
Saw a book. It reminded you of your book, but it didn't really look like it in the dream.
Mm-hmm.
And it suddenly was like cut in half, and the edges burning. And as the cut happened, you just felt all this dread. You felt like you'd been cut. And just everything was suddenly flames.
Interesting.
And they were a tree. This was like the book were in a tree. And then it were on the ground. Dead tree. Big dead tree.
Do I see any of the book or the tree?
No. But do you pull your book out? After you're thinking about this.
I'll let them know about the details. I tell them, so I had a dream. You know, this flaming book, then when it was cut, it cut for some reason. Has anybody seen anything of this type?
You've seen a tree, Ilklid. You've all seen trees, but Ilklid specifically, you've seen a tree carved in a few places in this temple.
I am busy picking a lock, white one.
I don't think I saw any of that.
I'm busy being on fire. All right. Well, that other lock's clicked
To
open.
interpret.
Sorry, Doman. Go on.
I care not to interpret dreams.
I can interpret dreams.
Does Ronan say that, or does James say that?
No, Ronan says that.
Oh. Well, what does it mean then? I'm interested. The one who can speak your language says. And Chief wants to know when you will defeat the Blooded Ones.
Why are you so sure that we're the ones to defeat the Blooded Ones?
It was foretold. Outsiders would come and free us from there.
Yeah, how exactly was it foretold? Is it like some monolith out in the woods somewhere? There's some ancient writing on it?
The stories.
Is anybody here's name Melbourne? Mayburn?
Maybe.
Mayborn? There we go.
No. But my name is Baymorn.
It's good to be king,
It's good to be king.
is the title of the episode.
Is this a Stargate reference?
Yes, it
Nerds.
is also the episode where Wayne Brady plays the bad guy.
Well. That lock's clicked open. And you've not really seen what the... Oh no, what am I on about? You're just fiddling around inside it all.
Yeah. I'm just using the bugs as basically a giant lockpick. I'll start on the last one, another 30 minutes.
This one will technically be harder, but I'll keep the penalty to myself and let you know if you
Success by
pass.
5.
Success by 5. On the nose. Yeah. There's that third click, and something big inside does shift. It does feel like the whole thing's about to start descending, but then it stops against something. But you cannot tell where it is stopped against, Ilklid.
The lock has been picked, but there's something stuck.
Can I look like in the door area? Like whatever opens?
You're like all looking all over that thing. And
It's got a pretty big hole in it.
yeah. No, by this time, Doman has made a hole wide enough for someone to slip through that points down into darkness and opens up into a bit of a cavern. Or room of some kind.
Wide enough for all but Ulrig.
Yeah.
I'm literally scrawny as hell. I could probably squeeze through.
Have you a rope?
I do not have a rope.
I do have a rope.
You got a rope. One of you knows what they're doing.
Why do we all need a rope, man?
Oh crap, does someone have a 10-foot pole?
Yeah. Here, I got it stowed away in my backpack.
Useful if you come across quicksand. But yeah, are you gonna throw a rope down and then you're gonna crawl through and climb down, Ronan?
I mean, we got a rope. Might as well have a rope. Survival comes from not taking extraordinary risks.
Like dropping into a pitch black hole of indeterminate depth.
Yes.
It was knowing you.
Feel like you forgot something there.
Good didn't fit, so
It was knowing you. Is it climbing straight up to climb a rope? Pretty sure it is. Navigate into success rolls anyway.
This is
Physical activities.
modifiers.
Climbing.
+2 for appreciate. +3 flexibility. Double.
Mm.
Rope.
sliding down a rope is climbing +3.
Okay.
Nani? I've got
Basic 233.
349. Rope down is -2. But that's not sliding.
Oh, sorry. Can be improved to climbing +3. Defaults to climbing -1.
Aha, it's a technique.
Ah. Okay, so I'm at a -2 to
Minus-
go down a rope.
-1.
-2 up, -1 down.
I die.
Probably not. What's your HP?
Just don't land on your neck again.
My
Yep.
HP
Arm.
13.
Is-
Which arm is that?
10.
Not the range calculator. The falling calculator.
I think it's an arm. I just that's what I actually don't have it up.
When does he fall off the rope, though?
Oh, that's a good point.
Good thing we already fought the monster.
Yeah, this would be a good time for it to get you.
Otherwise, it would just slide down there and feast.
Yeah, only 1 damage to the 13. Which is...
Of curiosity, what
Left
damage would the monster have done?
Oh, if it'd have hit you. Strength 50. Swing
Whoa.
damage of like 22 crushing in a hit, but we're also planning on picking people up and dropping them and squeezing them on the way up.
Ouch.
Oh god, so you're wandering around in the forest, the temperate rainforest, and then suddenly animals start dropping around you.
Yeah. If Girders existed, it'd have just been dropping them on you. That's so effective. From another game.
But yes,
You take 1 damage, you don't fall very far.
Ow. Alright, what do I see?
You're in a pretty empty room with 1 exit on the west side. It's very quiet in here, and there's a thick layer of dust that you've landed in.
All right. I am going to not smell much of anything but dust.
Yeah, just dust. The wolves are gathered around the hole, like whining down at you.
You're fine. You're fine.
While he's doing that, can I send the bugs in to find whatever the hell that obstruction is?
You can send more in. It's really dark still. There's probably some bugs that have some kind of dark vision though, of some kind, aren't they? Maybe.
My swarm doesn't have it, but
Any that you might have picked up.
Some bugs are low vibration. So they could maybe sense, oh, I'm feeling stuff from this direction, so there is solid material in this direction.
Mm.
do you want me just to have them roll perception for you?
I'll make a quick check. Oh, it manages to get back to the hole where Ronan is, but it's just there's a few rooms and passageways down there. It just got trapped in a big room, it seems.
Wait, what?
Because it were in pitch black and its other sensors don't really tell it much.
She's talking about sending more down.
Oh, sending more
Oh.
down.
The obstruction. I'm trying to remove whatever's obstructing this thing from going elevator down.
Oh, the radio. There's nothing that you can spot at all.
So there's just
It's
so even though I did all the locks, it's just
Yeah.
jammed up.
there's open space. It should be sliding freely, but something is holding the entire stone block magically up. This entire thing ought to just drop in a few places.
Oh, it probably needs the stone to magically levitate it down.
It doesn't feel like magic to magically inclined people.
This begins to annoy me.
Ronan has a torch, right?
I do not.
You could always draw an arrow.
He totally made a torch, too. He just never lit it.
Oh, so if it's total darkness -10, I actually can't see shit.
In the room you're in, it's only about -6 in the spot you stood in. -7
Okay.
to -8, -9 out the door, -10, a bit further.
Okay. Yeah, I can. There's a couple rooms, but it's pretty dark down here. I can't even see much past out the door.
Light your torch.
I don't have one.
Here,
Do you not remember
use
making
my
it?
lantern.
You
Oh!
set some stuff in oil for overnight?
Good point.
You've got burning arrows as well, and all sorts, and a bow that ignites things that you want it to.
Yeah, I'll ignite the torch.
There's a few twists and turns, but you can start moving through it if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna search around the area and see if there's a way to get the door open more.
Let me have a glance.
Nah, fuck it. I'm gonna go exploring. Opening doors is not my forte.
Could I use lesser control matter on this thing to move it down?
You could try.
How much? 5 tons?
Someone look
What
up.
are its dimensions?
Get back to the right page. Total is not that much. Have we got a big bucket of water to drop it in quick and see how much it displaces? 3 meters by 1.5 meters.
15 short tons. I don't know what tons the book uses. I find tons to be stupid.
Yeah, I don't know if it uses 2,000 pound tons or not, the book.
30,000 pounds, though.
So 15 tons?
If that's what the book uses.
Probably. It's what Americans uses.
I hate it too, but
Domin, if you're still working at that hole as well, it's going to be easier. And Ulrig, like, legit, you could do a bit of damage picking at that corner, you think? Might not do your axe any good.
Wait, what corner do you want me to pick? Sorry.
Hold bear.
I didn't want you to.
Know you
Okay.
have to tie a knot.
I'll help out. You need me to make a strength check? Or what do you need me to do?
I take it that's a no then.
I just wondered what you were doing.
Are you not Liz? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's muted, but not muted. So,
Yeah, it's just your answer didn't make sense.
you want me to hold something?
Your mic's
Strength check.
crackling a bit again.
Doman just asked if you know how to tie a knot.
He does not know how to tie a knot. Can you hear me well?
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, he does not know how to tie a knot, but he will hold anything heavy you need him to hold.
I imagine you've been holding the rope for Ronan.
Yes.
Euclid, can one of your constructs hold the rope?
yes, we can hold the rope, but I cast Path of Matter Control.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it does move. Slowly and gently. It's actually the stairs that drop, revealing, like, an entrance. The stairs go down into this thing.
There we go.
Could you pass with that in your reserve as well?
Yep.
You could afford it, radio. Lesser control matter. That much weight. Alright. So,
And I even gave it a radius of 5 yards, which I assumed would be appropriate.
yeah, I'm not sure you actually need a radius for one solid
No,
object.
if it's a single object.
Then I yeah, that's well within my energy range then.
I'm just forming you all up to drag you onto this map. Don't be afraid.
Team, form up.
Man, it's going to be dark in here, but I don't feel like we really need to use dynamic lighting at this stage. I'm not sure. It's probably a really good quitting time, honestly.
Solved the getting in puzzle.
Yeah, it would have involved trekking across the island and collecting a few things, but this way is much more... Wall, meat, axe.
Well, as I'm walking down the stairs, I'm going to gather energy. But other than that, that's me for the rest of the game.
So how deep do I get in when all this happens?
It depends. Can you see everything? Is it dynamically lit right now?
It is
I
black.
can't see a thing. is blacker than the blackest black.
I've disabled it. Let me try this.
Oh,
There we go.
So you'd have come into this room, Ronan. You got about 10 more seconds.
So I started in this room, and now I'm in this room.
Mhm.
Okay.
The walls are pristine. There's carvings all over them. Bones everywhere, carved in relief, along with flaming swords. Roll religion, please. People who've got it, you don't even really need to, I don't think.
Skills, religion, theology. It is.
Theology, that's it.
Oh, come.
You've got
Yeah,
a
screw
bonus. You've actually got a bonus because it's listed in the handout. Othxi, the god of death. Very common.
Oh, this is
Ancient motifs are bones and flaming swords.
my temple then.
It's a temple of your type, Sai.
So I would really know this. This is my god's, literally my god's temple.
The stuff outside were kind of vague, but the stuff that you see in here is very overtly Othxi. But it's being denoted by a different name in the ancient wretch. Ugh, why can't I remember this? Let's try and remedy that fast.
What is that? So that's about turn 5.
Koshe. It's being named as Koshe here.
Koshe?
Koshe.
Is it also Halay?
I'm not sure about that.
That was the stretch. Kosher, kosher, halal, halay.
Oh, okay,
That was a stretch.
it was. Good effort, though. I'll give it 7 out of 7 for effort. I've lost Ronan. You've found a
walking
big dead
tree.
tree, Ronan.
Just a big dead tree.
A big dead tree. It's on a slightly raised platform, like 2 steps up from the ground in this room. The ceilings are high everywhere. 8-meter high ceilings in this place. And there is all sorts of stuff around. This place is more populated than the map would appear. Once again, I wasn't really sure you'd get here today.
Okay.
Hey, magicians are cheating.
Yep, they are. It's straight up cheating. Gotta always account for the straight up cheating.
Don't worry, half the time we straight up cheat and navigate past something. So far, this one worked, last one did not work.
What was the last one?
Flooded the underground room of Ronan's ancestral home.
Yeah, that kind of sucks in the large scale of things, doesn't it? Looks like there's one failure in there, but again, when you've got time, you can just discard that energy and start again.
Yep. I love how you didn't use any of those my bad luck that I have. That one bad luck roll that you have on me.
Oh, yeah. You should not have reminded
Wah,
me about
wah.
that. I'm going to write that down
Next
right
session.
now. Where's my fucking pencil?
Set a reminder on your phone for
Oh, yeah.
middle of the game.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Like around about when first break would be next session. Good plan. But yeah, Ronan, it does get colder, a lot colder, as you were going deeper. And
Okay.
in fact, I think there's like frost on the ground in here.
Oh shit.
Like the trees sparkly.
Poor
It's
horsey.
that cold in this room. All chopped up. This really sexy guy climbs out and is like, "Oh, I thought he smelled bad on the outside." Too much of a stretch, sorry again. Frost, the weather phenomena is on the floor. Temperature phenomena.
Oh, what a whore.
And you should definitely ignore that
Or
token
Frost.
that's in the wall that I now realise you can see.
Yeah.
Meow. Yep, I did fuck thee up. But it feels creepy. Roll me fright. Straight up, roll me fright, Ronan. As you like put your arm through that threshold, a sense of dread overcomes you.
Shit.
Success by 3. Roll another 3d6, please. Ooh. You lose an FP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could have been a hell of a lot worse.
And you're stunned for 6
Poor
seconds.
Ulrich.
Okay, that catches us all up. It's
Prob-
probably a good time to end then.
Yeah. Then you all walk up behind this tree and see Ronan there, like, gasping and froze, staring at it. And
Next time.
actually, everyone roll me a vision as well.
Straight up or with minuses?
With a -7. Penal. Did you account for how much night vision you got, Spot? Like 9.
Yep.
There is a figure stood there. And you will actually see it, Ilklid, at the very end, because people who make it at first see that it's an armoured, shadowy, skinny figure, but they put their hands at a sword at the belt, and as they start drawing it, flames erupt around the hilt, and it illuminates this skeletal figure in dark armour, holding a flaming sword, whose character
Is it a
sheet...
Is it a priest or a god that I know?
Roll... what do you actually need to roll? This is what I need
Theology?
powers for. Oh no, what am I on about? It's cosmic. You don't get a resistance. Oh, you do, but I've got all kinds of cosmics on this. Where's that ore page? Straight up, where is it? 80 something? 90 something?
The what?
The awe.
Ore table. It's page 85 in powers. Roll
What a terrifying figure.
will at a -5.
Who?
Oh no, will at a -10. Ilklid, sorry.
Ouch.
I may as well be actually brutal with this person. Straight off the bat. Okay, and now roll 3d6, please. 9. Ooh, the aliens are here to welcome this.
Sorry.
It's alright.
That one was awesome, though.
13 plus 9.
22. Acquire a 10-point mental disadvantage. I think this would work with any that you've already got relating to this guy. Because here you are looking at the god themselves.
Duty?
Yeah, duty.
And
duty.
then we'd have to...
Sorry.
And I don't get points for that, correct?
You do not know. But We'll look into this. I'm sorry. Everyone else is probably going to get something just as bad. We should maybe...
Unfazable.
Unfazable is cosmic. You're cosmic and you're unfazable. That's pretty
I throw
rude.
the torch at the tree.
He didn't really want to do that to you, though. So he just gives you a glimpse of that. He can do that. He's got a lot of powers. It could have been. Instead, you're just blown, mind blown.
So I don't get duty?
No.
No, because you don't eat.
Have you
Roll
already?
eyes.
Have you already got one,
A duty?
or some kind of self-imposed
have,
mental disadvantage related to this person?
Yeah, a couple. I have the disciple one.
Maybe just, do any of them have self-control rolls?
Discipline of orthodoxy. I don't remember base 1 through 2.
Because if any of them have self-control rolls, perhaps they just take a minus to those for a while.
How much is fanaticism worth?
Well, we'll figure this out after the game.
Aye, it's either way. The legitimate god. I'm still meaning to show you his darn sheet. I'm pretty sure
We
this
already see him.
Dark Souls character. There he is, everybody. Oh, did not associate token.
Next time. There we go.
He's actually in that corner, so get wrecked.
I throw the torch at the tree.
You're stunned, thank fuck, for one more second. So, yeah, you can do that next week.
Then to the next section.
Yep. And, yeah, thanks very much for watching. I am the GM, Luke. We had with us James.
Hey, I'm gonna throw a torch at a tree next week.
That's all I've got to say to that. We had Z Warrior.
Yay! I burst into flames today. It was
Yeah, you
cool.
did. You should do it again and hug that tree immediately next session.
Maybe.
We had Everoth.
Hey everyone. I was, as always, Ulrich. Soon you might see somebody else. As soon as the team does not need constant healing.
I don't know if you all run when Ronan throws that torch. You might be good. And oh no, the mic. But I think it's good.
Yeah, we might have a contester for the new mic.
Yep. Greed roll. We've got Terra. We had Terra. I've not already said Terra, have I? Terra.
Nope.
Terra.
I am Tara. Still amazing. Yes, you can catch me on Twitter at JadeGear. And also, I run a game on Wednesdays?
Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday.
Same time.
So just...
Same place. Watch
So
it.
catch us next Odin's Day.
Because it's good. And last, very last, but very not least, we had Demoman. The person who guaranteed that Smoke's death.
Yep, death by 1,000 lingering cuts.
Mm,
And Doman will be killing a god next game.
good luck with that. I'll actually have to stat him out. That's going to take hours, so many points to spend. Nah, what am I on about? 1,000 points in cosmic modular abilities. Pfft, bam. Job done. Alright. So yeah, come and watch that nonsense next week. And thanks very much for watching. We'll be back. Bye. Oh, catch everything on
Bye.
YouTube. there are now messages there that tell you when a break's over. So yeah, go watch that.
And also our Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter.
Cafe.
Yeah, say something stupid to me on there and I'll reply with something even stupider. But bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.